You may not know this about me because I'm new to YouTube and trying to get into it, but I support sex workers, down to I say night walkers to OnlyFans. Even some of the ones I just despise, I support all sex workers. But there's one subject I've seen on TikTok that came from me, Khalifa. A woman that came from a certain special website to an OnlyFans website. Is that she says that selling your body to the government is worse than selling to OnlyFans. At first, I thought that didn't make no sense until I realized that it does. Actually, it does make a lot of sense from her take. But think about it, not a lot of people agree with her. Well, not a lot of younger people. Most of the people that were say mid 40s to mid 60s all complain saying, "Oh, that's disrespectful to the army, or disrespectful to the people that are serving for this country." But in all honesty, if you think about it, she's not wrong. Let me show the clip real quick.
So we have OnlyFans, and then we have like the sex work industry, and then we have like actors. Is there a difference between these industries, or are we all fundamentally selling our body in some way?
Honestly, I think that selling your body, like if we're going by that definition, being in the army is worse than being on OnlyFans.
Wow.
You're selling your body to the government.
In my honest opinion, she's not wrong. There's a lot of reasons. Compared to OnlyFans to the armies, what has more risk and what's more benefits? The army, you can get benefits, but at a certain time, the benefits cannot be as much as a help as you want to. And OnlyFans, you can, I say, make a good living if you're able to, have a decent body or, cater to a certain demographic that prefers that type of what content you push out. But in all honesty, though, the cons of both of them, Army outweighs it more. The Army has way more cons, down to the high risk of PTSD, high risk of losing a limb, high risk of domestic abuse and that sexual assault inside the Army itself. The Army has a lot of problems that, and honestly, I really don't understand why people choose it. Besides, the people that say they love their country, or the ones that say they have family that was a part of the Army. Only reason I can believe in that will actually choose the Army, OnlyFans. But in all honesty, is not many people will do it. Only people that claim that they will be a part of the Army before they do OnlyFans are the same ones that do it for pride or just to look better. Because honestly, who wants to go in the Army? Oh, you're unable to leave. You are stuck there because you signed a contract. You are literally property of the government. You cannot leave when you want. You wear the uniforms they tell you to wear. They feed you what they want to feed you, and you deploy where they deploy you. You don't have a choice in that matter. That's the thing I don't get. Was people saying, "Oh, that's a slanderous to say that about the Army," or that you say that in general. She's not wrong. You are pretty much property of the state. People say, "Oh, I didn't join the Army to be property. I joined to fight for my country." You most likely did. I don't deny that. But the thing about it is, you joined to fight for your country. By the end of the day, the paper you signed and the uniform you put on and the things you do, you are still defined as property. It's like me saying, "Oh, I didn't mean to hurt people. I meant to kill a pedophile." For instance, I kill a pedophile in my community. I don't believe I'm a murderer. I feel like I made the community safer and stronger. But my actions and the way I went at it still made me a murderer by the face of the law. I may did it to help the community out. I may have it for a good reason. But I still did an action that puts me under the same category as a murderer. I'm not saying that they're murderers, well, somewhat. I'm just saying that it's the same exact thing. You're property of the government. At least in OnlyFans, you're able to quit. I can give them that. Even though OnlyFans do have a cons versus say public shaming, discredited by people, sometimes family shaming, if not friends shaming you. It has problems. So does the Army. But in all honesty, is if I had a choice between joining the Army and being a well-paid surgeon, or not surgeon, but general, or being successful on OnlyFans, I'd rather join OnlyFans, in my honest opinion. Because what should make more sense? Me working from home, making a business, doing what I say that feels nice for me and my body, and a sanctity of my home with no risk of being, physically harmed. I'm not gonna say mentally, but physically harmed. Or the Army, where I can be possibly physically and mentally harmed on a daily basis. I don't get how people can say that, "Oh, what she said was extremely outlandish." Maybe how she worded it was, I say, a little bit rough, but what she said was just 100% honest truth. Nothing she said was like a full-on lie or just ignorance. It's just the honest truth. The moment you sign that paper they give you and you enlist, you are property of the government. You are stuck there until you do your time or until they say you're out. And it may be sad, but like, it's just the truth. You may love your country, you may love the people in it, you may wanted to join it for a different cause, maybe because your dad joined it, because your mom was a part of it, because your brother was a part of it. But at the end of the day, you still sign that paper and you're legally unable to go. You do what they tell you to do, and you're trapped there. There's a lot of problems in the army, and there's a lot of problems with OnlyFans. Do I disrespect anyone that's a part of the army? No. Do I dislike the army? Yes. Do I dislike OnlyFans? No. Do I dislike anyone that does OnlyFans? No. But to be fair, if I had a choice between being safe at home and just dealing with some, I say bullying or trolling from people off the internet for doing what I want with my body, compared to me just being, given honor and given hoorays by random civilians, but I had the suffering with the body or the mental strain from the army, I might as well just choose the army. I mean, the OnlyFans. It doesn't make sense to me. You may say otherwise. You may say you want to defend your country, or that you don't like the idea of OnlyFans because it goes against your religion. That's understandable. But in all honesty, I'd rather just stick to being safe at home. But another argument I've seen is by people saying, "Oh, what if your kids, your daughter, did OnlyFans, or would you rather have them be in the army?" To be honest, if I was a parent, I'm not. I want my kids to be safe and happy. If they're happy and safe doing OnlyFans, if that's what they want to, I may not be all for it because they're new to the world and it doesn't make sense to instantly start off doing, I say, soft core cub like that. But compared to them being in the army where they can be mentally and physically assaulted, and not including the sexual assault that goes on in the army, I'd rather choose them to be safe at home. That's just my opinion. You may say otherwise. You may come from a conservative back home family, or you just have different values. If you do, let me know. This is the end of the video. I just want to give my 2 cents on it. I believe that both should be respected. I don't disrespect anyone that decides to join the field of OnlyFans or the army. But yeah, like the video, subscribe, write down in the comments which one you stand on.
Trying to hang like my sack is too massive. Styles catchy, can't catch me. 110 is better than 5'5's Kyle Massey.
Also, the next video is going to be Mr. Tate and the Red Pill General.